Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Should that worm?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm asking you. No. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Torgy Talk. I don't know if you just saw or heard us talking about that. I was going to wear sunglasses, but I'm not as cool as Blake.
I was literally just thinking that Blake always wears sunglasses.
Well, he wore sunglasses that one episode because he ripped some smelling salts and his eyes looked like he just woke up or just ripped 25 bongs in a row.
Yeah, his eyes were really, really watery.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whatever. If you're a sunglasses indoors kind of guy.
Bright future ahead of him.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more of a future he's got, though. He's 40. Love you, Blake. Miss you. Yeah, obviously this is the first one in a while that we haven't had Blake.
We finally got the kids asleep.
Yeah, we tried to record earlier, and if you guys follow the show, you know that it doesn't last long.
Nope, it
started off
disaster.
good, and then Jonah just started fucking goddamn stone cold stunnering Cora and just fucking just people's elbowing her and just fucking jumping up and down and then spitting at the camera and
grabbing the mic, trying to eat the mic.
Yeah, and then just like continuously like touching Chloe's face, and then got Chloe going, and then Chloe started crying, and it was just like, all right, well, it was 37 minutes of garbage.
Yeah.
So we decided to wait till they went to bed and re-record. So here we are.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, we got purple lights. We're trying something new.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It also is making these double T's double please my eyes. Stupid.
That was so dorky, but that was a good one. Bump.
You don't say bump, you just do it.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, you wanna excuse me, you wanna start it off with your concussion story? Cora got fucked up over the weekend.
Yeah, I did. And it's not even like cool on how it happened. So on Thursday, everyone knows Javi from
Last episode. Shout out Javi Delatore.
Javi was nice enough to give us his playhouse, playset, swing set situation from his house. And so me and my dad went over there on Thursday, took the whole thing down.
I was at work. I didn't just decide to not help, just so everybody knows.
It was easy peasy for the most part. Take it down, whatever. No issues.
How on earth was there extra hardware? What's missing?
I was literally thinking that, but I think they had a bunch of extra bolts screwed in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I guess. Makes me nervous.
I know. I was thinking about that too. But then you guys started grabbing shit from random bags.
Well, yeah. I mean, every piece of hardware was the same. It's just a matter of what went with. Like, we just kind of kept it in bags that were labeled, and it was like, okay, what's different here? Because it's all the same.
Well, there's not really that many. I mean, there's just like screws.
Yeah, there was machine screws and lag bolts and like wood screws.
I don't know. They're all screws to me, but
yeah, you're a fucking screw.
Yeah. Anyways, where was I going?
You were explaining
we took the thingy apart.
Concussion.
Yeah, we took the thingy apart, and then Sunday comes around, and we start banging it out, getting it put together, whatever. There's like 4 walls, obviously.
At the top,
on top of the little platform. I'm like, whatever, these guys got it. I'm just trying to walk to the side. Next thing I know, boom, nailed in the fucking head. The thing lands on my fucking shoulder. I see everything's black, everything's stars, and the next thing I know, I am just on the fucking ground.
Yeah, we didn't have the third wall like fully secured into the second wall. So when I was in the middle of trying to bolt together the two out of the two out of the three. I guess Cora's dad maybe just wasn't paying attention, and it just like fell, and then like it fucking smacked Cora in the head, and then I ran to the rescue, dropped the drill, fucking sprinted over there, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And she's like, Like, she went down pretty quick, but it was just also like, your dad didn't even like budge. He didn't even like say, "Hey, you okay?" He's just like, I'm like, Wayne, what the fuck, dude?
I heard someone say, "Is there blood?"
Yeah, your dad. He's like, "Is there blood? Is there blood?" I'm like, "No, there's no blood."
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, "Go get ice." I'm like, so I just opened the Yeti that was on next to Cora that she fell over with, and I just took a chunk of ice out and fucking put it on her head.
That sucks. I got fucking dropped.
And Jonah almost started crying. He's like, "Mama, Mama." I'm like, "She's fine."
Yeah, no, I got fucking dropped. When I got hit, it was like when all those cartoons, like what Tom and Jerry and shit like that.
Yeah.
When you see like the little, like the little birds or whatever
Okay.
flaing around their head. That's what I felt like.
I mean,
and
I feel like
fucked up for the last 2
I
days.
feel like you're like that at all times, though. You're always a cuckoo head.
I am, but this was bad.
Yeah, it was
Like
pretty
I was
bad.
like fucked up for the last couple days.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had a mild concussion for sure.
Like I
And I
felt
was
like
trying to tell her, I'm like, "Hey, like, let's chill out before you go to sleep or anything." Like, 'cause like if it's a bad concussion, obviously you can go into a coma and you can die from that. And Cora thought that was a fucking myth.
yeah, I thought your parents just said that.
No,
So like
that's a fucking scientifically proven fact. It's like about if you go to sleep heavily concussed, you can die.
I
or
thought that
go
was
into a
just
coma,
like
no.
one of those like
Or you
stupid
can
things your
develop
parents told
severe
you.
brain damage. No, that's a true thing.
I was like, whatever. I'm fucking tired.
Well, yeah,
I need
of
a
course.
fucking nap.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get concussed. Because I've had
I've had
Mo-
plenty
I've-
of concussions.
obviously not, because you would know what a concussion feels like. You're like, "Oh, I don't know. I think I might be concussed." You know when you're concussed.
I knew I was concussed, but then I was like, well, am I concussed? How bad is it? Is it like on a scale of 1 to 10 concussion? And then I was like, oh my God, do I have CTE?
Dude, you can.
So I got CTE from a fucking
Cora,
wall.
you would never
Don't you get
know.
CTE from concussions?
Yes, but you don't know until you can't. They can't find out if you have CTE till after you're dead, and they can look at your brain. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I have CTE." You can say you have like
I didn't
symptoms
know
of
that.
potential CTE. Yeah, that's
I
why
think
they
I have
don't.
symptoms of potential CTE.
Like Aaron Hernandez, they didn't know he had CTE until after he was dead, and they cut open his fucking brain and looked at it.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure you cut my brain open. It's fucking got
Mush.
CTE and retardation in there somewhere, which is pretty cool.
Hey.
No, I got fucking plenty of concussions playing football. I had one really, really bad one. When I was playing. It was like my second varsity game at Grays Lake North. We were fucking we kicked their ass, but right before halftime, I got fucking helmet to helmet by some fucking 280-pound fucking wall of
Big
chewed
dog.
up bubble gum. But it was a fast piece of chewed up bubble gum. This guy was fast, fucking helmet to helmet. I fucking got hit helmet to helmet, and then my head hit the fucking ground. And I was like, "I can go in, coach." He's like, "No, you're sitting. We got playoffs next week." I'm like, "I'm good, man." He's like, "No, you're good. You're not playing." And I was, that was my worst one.
Yeah, I was not saying.
I went to sleep though. I was like, "Fuck it. If I die, I die. I'm tired."
Yeah, no, I was not like, oh yeah, coach, put me back in. Let me just hold this fucking wall back up. I was like,
Yeah, you get hit in the head and fucking just bailed.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Jonah was like, Mama, come inside. Come inside. We watch movies. I'm like, you fucking, yeah, you're right. I'm going to listen to the fucking 2-year-old. Are you kidding me? I got clocked by that.
Yeah, surprised the wall didn't break.
My neck hurts so goddamn bad because it hit me in the head, smashed my neck, rammed my shoulder. I have a knot on my fucking head.
Not.
Knot. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
that sucked.
Yeah, so that happened. We got some other stuff that's happening.
Tell me.
Okay.
Tell me.
So this will obviously be out 2 days after the fact that the roast battle tickets go on sale tomorrow, July 3rd.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yeah, roast battle August 1st, 9:15, I believe it starts. You'll find out all the details at roastbattlechicago.com. It's at fucking Zany's Old Town. Me versus Blake, and then I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of other fucking killers on the lineup. But yeah, no, we're really excited for it. Should be good. Roast jokes are coming along quite swimmingly. Yeah, we're very excited about it. Also, some even bigger news, I think, kind of. It's bigger local comedy news for sure.
Tell me.
So Well, first of all, Blake is. I don't know if he mentioned. He may have mentioned it. He is emceeing for the music festival for Fiesta Days. The music festival starts July 4th, or Jesus Christ, July. What day is Friday? The 12th?
Next Friday is the 12th.
Yeah. Hang on. New computer, just making sure everything's okay. We're good. I just got to bring the mouse over here.
Yeah, no,
Meow,
next Friday is the 12th.
Where's this thing? Hang on. Where's my fucking mousey at? Mousey, mouse.
Mousey, mouse. Is it on?
Yes, it's on.
It's not lit up.
Oh.
Maybe you got to blow in it. What did we have to blow in?
There it is.
Sarah, all you had to do was blow in it like that freaking game.
I clicked it. Okay. Anyway, sorry about this fucking garbage plug that I'm trying to fucking do here. Okay, yeah, so Blake is emceeing the music festival the 12th through the 14th. Okay. If you guys aren't familiar, Fiesta Days is at Peterson Park in McHenry. It's also just a town event that runs for how many days is it? It's from the It's from the 11th till like the 20th something ish.
It's a long time because I'm pretty sure the art in the park is on the 20th.
Yeah. So anyway, Blake was saying it starts off on with Cask and Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also
a carbless station.
There's a carbless station, which is where my fat ass needs to be. Blake said they made that specifically for my fat ass. So anyway, so the big news is, God, Blake literally, hang on, before this, Blake called and we fucking literally went through everything, and he was giving a very professional layout of this. I'm butchering it right now, so sorry, Blake, in advance. He told me to just go ahead and fucking do it. He was naming off all the bands that are going to be playing. He'll be on another episode before.
A bunch of bands. And people can always look it up. It's all over Facebook. It's all over
Yeah, like I said, I'm
Google,
not going to try to fucking quote everything he said. But Friday, in between bands, Blake gave me the pleasure to do a 5-minute stand-up set in between bands.
Woo woo.
Hell yeah. So there's so it's going to be on Friday, it'll be me, Big Al, Woot Woot,
woo woo,
and then Addison O'Neill, very funny guy, love him. He's very funny, which is awesome. And then Saturday will be Joseph Christopher, McHenry local.
Yep,
grew up in Johnsburg, lives in McHenry. Anyway, he's from McHenry. If you guys have seen Joseph Christopher, super fucking funny guy.
Super funny guy.
Super funny, super well spoken, just very smart. He's a great guy. I love that guy. And then the Saturday headliner is one of my favorite Chicago comedians that I know is AJ Leidig. He is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He's very funny. And then obviously Blake will probably do a set in there somewhere. But yeah, man, AJ, I don't want to fucking fanboy him.
Is he the guy who performed at like a barbecue or a backyard party?
Yeah. So I think he drove like 3 hours to go perform at a graduation party or something. But hey, man, the kid fucking grinds.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw him do stand up was at the Red Room, and he hosted one night, and he went to Marion Central, and he had a joke in there about his football team going 0-9 his senior year, and I'm like, I pulled him off to the side after. I'm like, bro, my senior year we went 0-9 too. He's like, no fucking way. Anyway, this kid's super funny. I think he's like 24 or 23 or 24 years old. He's killing it, man. He's been opening for Matt McCusker every time he's in fucking town, which is crazy. Which is insane.
That's big deal shit.
Yeah. He also told me that he's going to be opening for him in a couple different states too, like in the Midwest.
Wow.
I'm like, I pulled him aside. I'm like, dude, is Matt McCusker as cool as he seems? He's like, dude, he's the nicest guy in the world. He's the sweetest guy ever.
I've heard him on podcasts, and I think he's pretty funny.
He's very funny. I mean, I love Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. It's one of my go-to. Always listen to that fucking podcast. Yeah, man. Enough fucking tooting up AJ. So, anyway, like I said, the first time I ever saw him, I'm like, that kid's gonna be famous for sure. I mean, he grinds it out. He does comedy fucking 7 nights a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it shows.
And then Blake also said for the tickets to get in on that Friday, if you get in between 5 and 6, it's free. Anytime after 6, it's $10 to get in. But if you're in line, I think the latest you can get in line to get in for free, I think he said is $5.55. And if you're not in line by then obviously you're gonna have to pay the $10 to get in. But that's pretty cool though. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Be there
as
at
well.
B Square.
I will be volunteering on Friday and Saturday to help out the good old community of McHenry. Yeah, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be really cool. Hopefully it goes well. It's got to be all family friendly, so that's gonna be I'm up for the challenge. So
fudge.
Fudge. Yeah, I should probably work on not saying that stuff.
Crud.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep. I have a joke about my wee wee, and I'm gonna call it my pisha deal. Tony Soprano style. It's not even that bad. It's not even like that's. I only mention it like once. It's just referring to my gut covering up my pisha deal. Anyway, it's gonna be fun, man. It's a good. I feel like the further you get into comedy, the more you need to be able to do clean material to get more opportunities. Because like, there's a lot. I'm not saying I'm fucking big. Jesus, here, there I go right there. I'm not saying I'm big enough to do a corporate gig, obviously, but like a lot of corporate gigs that I've heard a lot of comics talk about, they have to keep it clean.
Yeah, because you can't just be dropping F-bombs and shits and whatever else all over the place.
Yeah, you can't be
dropping
shits.
shits all over the place.
So yeah, I'm up for the challenge. I'm really excited about it. There's close to 1,000 people a day there. I couldn't.
It gets super busy, especially at nighttime once everyone's off work.
Yeah, so that's another thing too. I don't know the timeline really. So I mean, like,
I'm sure like sometime next week you're gonna have to get the schedule.
Right. I mean, I just like I told Blake, I'm like, whatever you need, buddy. If you want me to open, or if you want me to be the first comic to go up on Friday or the last comic, just let me know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it.
What does MC stand for? Like mic coordinator?
That's a. Hang on. What?
No, you're the microphone coordinator.
No. I know what this is. Hang on. This is the stupidest thing I've ever looked up. I swear to God. God damn it.
What is it? Literal MC? What does MC stand for? MC squared?
I'm gonna be so mad right now. Master of Ceremonies.
That's long. That's lame.
Yeah, no. It's
Master of Ceremonies?
In charge. MC, Master of Ceremonies, yeah.
That's lame.
Yeah. I mean, that's just
Hi, I'm the Master of Ceremonies.
It's a bougie word. It's a bougie word for host. Hosting.
Yeah.
He's hosting. Yes, it is, which is really cool for him. I'm really happy that he.
Yeah, that's super exciting. I know.
Well, I mean, he's been involved with Fiesta Days for a long ass time. He's been on the chamber, or he's. I don't. Is he on the chamber? He's been.
I don't know. He goes to all the
chamber meet. Anyway, he's been very heavily involved with McHenry for a long time now. And if he never would have walked into the Gambler to do stand up comedy, this opportunity wouldn't have popped up for him. So everything happens for a reason, man. I love Blake. Love you, buddy.
You fanboying over Blake now?
No, he's my boy. Not fanboying over my friend. He fanboys over my fucking fat ass.
You fat Pookie?
My fat Pookie. Love you, Pookie. Speaking of that, so we have some updated Haktua news.
Turns out everything we know is a lie.
Everything's a lie. She's not a school teacher.
Not a school teacher. Didn't get fired from being a school teacher.
She works at a spring factory. And
She's quit her job.
She just quit her job. She's going to move out to LA, I guess, and start a podcast, which is funny. Blake was like, yeah, she's not even like, it's funny. That's awesome that she's getting famous for she's not even talented as far as we know. I mean, not throwing shade at somebody I know nothing about. But
oh, yeah. And then there was also a thing that said her dad was a preacher. Not a preacher.
Not a preacher. Yeah.
And her parents weren't even like.
It's just wild that people just have the time to just create such fables.
It's not
a big word at all. It's literally 5 letters.
I know, but that's a different word for you. That was a good one.
Yeah, well, guess what? If you read the Bible, you hear fables.
Got it.
Also, there was some funny news that she was offered $600 to spit in a jar and mail it out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, though.
Why?
Because they could use your evidence. Like, okay.
Oh, they could plant your fucking spit.
Plant your fucking shit out there, yeah.
Well, they'd plant your spit, not your shit.
Right. Like they go do some bad stuff and they're just like huck to it, pour it right down on there.
I don't think the guy that's asking for spit is planning on doing that. I think he's
hey, I pay $600 for it. I think he's 60 years.
He's planning on jerking off with that spit as lube, guaranteed it.
Oh, Aki.
Or either that or drinking it.
Aki.
There's some sick people out there, man. People literally order like hot girls to fart in a jar.
That's disgusting.
There's other
you
think
think the smell stays in it?
Probably. There's it's gonna smell like a stale fart, but yeah, probably. Also, I've read about.
How do I get a job like that?
I don't know. Also, I've seen people asking for hot girls bathwater.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. There's some messed up people out there.
That's fucking weird, but I mean, hey, whatever. You want to take my dirty water? Fucking more power to you. Pay my water bill.
It's disgusting. Should just send them the rusty water from our jacuzzi.
From our bathtub. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem we need to fix. Well, we're going to fix it when we redo the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like when you do that. You're trying to copy Adam from Workaholics.
No, it's just stuck in my head.
Yeah, Adam from Workaholics does it way better, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But.
So I got a 5-day weekend. It was pretty cool. I had a comp day, which I traded my overtime for a day off. And so I originally just had Friday off. So I would have a 4-day weekend. And then I decided this morning, you know what? Daddy's going to take a whole vacation day on Wednesday. So I have a 5-day weekend.
That'll be fun. I feel like we can get a bunch of shit done around the house.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, waking up early, getting the garden, the old garden ripped out, and then driving over to Discount Tires, getting my tires changed. Your dad's meeting me at the tire shop, taking me over to Menards because he's got a truck. I'm getting 4 2x10s and probably 1 2x4, and I'm going to make myself, once I get it back, I'm going to rototill my section for the garden. Then I'm going to build my box.
Build your box.
Get everything.
Get your box beat up.
Yeah. Get you. God, who said that? I forgot.
I don't know. We were at fucking halftime, and the guy was like, "Spread eagle, get your box beat up."
Hang on. Who the fuck was that?
I don't know. It was
Matt Hoff.
It was when that guy used to always perform music outside of halftime.
Yeah.
On deck. Scott?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. I think
sorry to say it like that, but he died.
Yeah.
It's very sad. He was a really good guy.
Yeah, he did really good music.
Yeah, any 90s cover, any 90s alternative rock song, he would just play, you say it and he'd sing it. The most requested one was probably Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog.
Yeah.
Because, me and Colin Saunders would just be, I'm going hungry.
Or Better Man. He used to play.
Yeah, he used to play Better Man, yeah.
Colin Saunders used to always
Wish You Were Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was him and his dad's song.
Yeah. Isn't that the Fishbowl song? Yeah. I suppose I knew
we're
that.
just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year. Anyway, Matt Hoff, I think his name was. We were talking. He was just talking about chicks or something. He's like, "Hell yeah, spread eagle, get your box beat up." It was so funny. We've been saying
funny.
Spread eagle, get your box beat up for like
years,
8 years now.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Where were we going before you sidebarred the box beat up?
Your box in the garden.
Oh yeah, getting my box prepped for basically just getting it all ready for. It's too late to grow shit this year. I procrastinated on it. Probably should have done that when I had 12 weeks off. But babies and 2-year-olds are needy, and so are wives.
Hey.
So yeah, waking up early tomorrow, getting all that done, and then also the day we put together the swing set, we did a lot of tree work and yard work and stuff.
Oh my God, we got so much done that day.
Cleaned up the yard really nice, and then I also came up with a plan for winter time. I'm going to do a shit ton of tree removal.
In the winter?
Yes, that's when you want to do the tree removal.
Oh, because there's no leaves?
Less leaves. It's not hot. It's a lot easier.
In the winter? Or the fall?
In the winter, when there's snow on the ground. Or when it's just cold. You don't want to do it when it's...
Why the fuck would you want to do it when it's snow outside? That sounds like a terrible time.
No, because first of all, you're working. You're not going to be sweating as hard. Second of all, it's just easier to do tree removal when everything's dead.
I guess.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dress up all these trees, trim them up as high as I can go, get everything ready for next spring for when we put in our new fence.
Yeah.
So.
And we're gonna have to burn and burn and burn and burn and burn.
Yes, which will be fine. Yeah, no, I'm excited that we're actually doing stuff with our backyard, and also we're gonna get a plan together for our back patio, which looks like just hillbilly hell. I mean, according to our neighbors, the guy really tried. He tried to be handy. He tried to, but like it just. I don't know what the backyard the patio.
I don't know
situation.
What the plan was.
There's like a little mini koi pond that doesn't have any. It looks terrible, and then there's like this fucking ugly ass
water fountain,
and then there's just like pea gravel around everything, but it's like and there's all the pea gravel's like dug up, so it's like all weed and weed mat, and all the weed mat's so old that it's all fucking pulling up, and
then they have four a walkway to the garden, and there's a walkway to the fire pit. There's the walkways.
There's too many walkways. Mr. Walk down me, I'm the walkway. Lead me to the building. Fuck you.
And there's like the one walkway, like there's like one giant walkway, and like half of it is like one fucking
type of stone.
Yeah, and the other stuff is like the other stuff, and then like the other stuff has like grass fucking growing in between it, and the other stuff.
Yeah, so maybe we'll clean that up and make the walkways at least look nice. At least a walkway to the garden. We can get rid of the walkway to the fire pit. If you can't find your way to the fire pit, by God, like, oh my God.
I don't even want the fire pit there. I'd like for the fire pit to be like way in the back.
I'd like for the fire pit to at least be like in the center of the yard, not 10 feet from the garden.
Not in the center of the yard. We run around the yard all the time.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying, like back more towards the center of the yard.
Oh my God, you know what's gonna suck ass?
What?
When we have
to burn all that shit in the back?
No, when we have to move the play set again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. Cause I just thought about that because I was like, oh, because it has a sandbox in it too. I'm like, I'm not putting sand in there until we move it because, I mean, we're not gonna have to move it that far back. We're only gonna have to move it like in probably 30 feet. But if we get four to five, maybe four guys.
Let's get 10 people.
We'll get 4 guys on the main part, and then probably 2 guys on each end. So total of fucking 8 people. And Eddie's gonna be one of them.
4 plus 2
on each end. That's 6, 8.
Oh, I was
4
like,
people.
hey,
2 people on each end, 4 in the middle.
Got it.
And it should be movable. It should be fine. We just gotta pick it up, walk it 5 feet, set it down. Pick it up, walk it 5 feet, set it down. It shouldn't be bad. It's just a matter of you can't. The only reason we had to take it apart was to transport it.
Yeah, which wasn't even that bad. It took us just as long to take it apart as it took it.
No, it took you way longer to take it apart. It only took us 6 hours to put it together.
We started taking it apart at 9:30.
Oh, sorry. I'm counting the time that it took to haul everything too.
Yeah, we got it done probably by like 2:00.
Okay. Oh yeah, we started at 10 and we're done at 4. So.
Yeah, and then we had to carry. We got it down by 2:00 and had it all organized and whatever else. Then we had to carry all the shit to the fucking driveway. Then we had to load all the shit into the trucks. It was rough. Whatever.
Yeah, but we're making progress. And then I would like to try to do some mulch in the front yard. But we're not going to talk about our home projects. This isn't a home project podcast.
No, let's talk about how we're going to Blarney's on Thursday.
Okay, yeah. So Thursday we're going on Cora's cousin's boat.
Cousin?
And cousin Gary. I was supposed to go last year a couple times, but I was obviously working nights, so I couldn't. So
yeah.
I'm enjoying this summer, I'll tell you that much. I've been offered working on Saturday for overtime, and I've just honestly been turning it down because I like spending time with my family and I like having a summer.
Yeah, well, considering you had no summer last year.
I had 0 summer last year. The only time I had was at the end of September before I switched jobs, and I just started taking Saturdays off. I'm like, I'm not missing out on the rest of the summer. So, yeah. So Thursday we're going on the boat.
To the boat races.
Heading out to the boat races at Blarney's Island. And I have not been to Blarney's Island since I was in high school. And when I was there, obviously I couldn't drink, but like it's completely different from what it is now, I guess, because there used to be bras and panties hanging from the ceiling,
and I feel
titty
like
pics everywhere.
I was gonna say people used to have their titties out.
Yeah, I guess it's not like that anymore, huh?
No, it's like
They used to have girls
family
gone.
friend-
They used to have girls gone wild events out there all the time.
Yeah, and then like the fucking floors, people would like you'd step and your foot would go through the fucking floor.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice now.
I'm sure it gets rowdy as shit at night when there's no kids there.
Oh,
Can you itch
for
my
sure.
back, please?
Can you? I wonder what kind of like fucking
Right.
insurance they have to have on that thing, because if they're in the middle of a lake and people are getting hammered, how many people do you think realistically fall off the island? Do they have security? Not security, like lifeguards?
I mean, no. I mean, you can't left. You can't really fall. I don't remember it that well, but I mean, like, you can't really fall off until
You can
you're by
fall
the
off.
piers, right? I mean, they have railings. Itch my back, goddammit, lady. Jesus Christ.
I am. No, but like say they're walking to their boats
Oh, shit. Okay.
and they fall.
Okay.
You can fall all over the place. They have
Right,
that
but like the whole thing's railinged off, though.
a lot
until
of
you
it
get to
is,
the
but
piers.
still, like where we have to walk, we
Stop clicking shit, dude.
we park in the free parking, because if you don't park in the free parking, I think it's like $50-$60 to park there.
Jesus. I thought that we were going to be like, because I know a lot of people like anchor up and like sit next to each other on their boats and watch the races, don't they?
No, yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, tons of people do. But we go and we sit in the free parking, and then we go sit up in like the free seating section, because there's like little cabanas.
So I can buy a $10 beer, though?
Yeah, but you can also bring your cooler up there and drink your own drinks,
Oh, I know.
which is cool. And then like right behind us is I think hot dogs, brats, chips, and I don't really remember what else. But if you're gonna
Chips Ahoy.
if you-
I'm stupid.
if
Sorry,
you want to
pirates.
get it, then you should probably get it earlier when we get there, because the later on you get it, there's like 0 condiments left. And it's like a messy mess.
How about we just eat before we get out there? What time are we going at? 4?
Well, okay, so he lives
Can we
15
go-
minutes away from us.
Can we go like on the boat like earlier? Like, can you? Do you have his number?
No.
Okay, get his number. Instead of relaying with Caitlin, because Caitlin just relays like a caveman.
Yeah.
We should literally just see if we can go out there like, an hour or 2 early so we can like ride around a little bit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can. Well, last time I was there, I went on the helicopter.
I want to go in a helicopter. I haven't been on a helicopter since I was in the Army. Rode in a Black Hawk.
It was so scary.
Rode in a Black Hawk with the doors open.
I was in that helicopter and I wanted to throw up the entire time.
Oh, you would have thrown up on this Black Hawk ride then, because the Black Hawk pilots were like, who's ever been on none of us who were on it had been on one. I was sitting right across from Mitchell, and me and him were just the whole time. We threw in a fat fucking dip, which is a really bad mistake. And we're just like, whoa, fucking screaming the whole time.
I would
and
be too.
These motherfuckers, well, we were like, not screaming like scared. We were like, fucking hell yeah, brother, screaming.
Yeah.
And these pilots, man, they were fucking giving it to us, dude. They were
giving it to you.
yeah, they were fucking, dude. They were going up and down and left and right and like diving right below the fucking mountains. And it was fucking wild, dude. It was so cool. It was the coolest
Yeah, no,
thing
I
ever.
cannot do that.
But
No.
how much is a helicopter ride out there?
I think it's like $50 a person.
Let's bring $50. You want to go on it with me?
No,
Okay, I'll just go fuck myself.
maybe another time, but not when my head still hurts.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
going up and down, and that shit, that's probably going to make my head hurt
Yeah,
really
what else
bad.
gonna make your head hurt? Drinking.
I'm not going to drink that much. I'll drink a lot on the boat.
I can drink.
Well, no, Kaylin and David are going to pick us up, and then we're going to take my new car there.
And then somebody's gonna drive your car home. David.
Yeah, David, because David wants to drive the boat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
have no interest in driving a boat on the Chain of Lakes on the 4th of July. No thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. And we usually leave before everyone else leaves, because it's just a disaster trying to leave. So,
One of my old work colleagues he always took Thursday, Friday off so he could go to the boat races. Jumbo.
yeah.
He's a big guy. He that was what,
Jumbo.
yeah, he's like 6'5", 400 pounds, like huge guy.
That's a
really
big
nice
boy.
guy though. Really nice guy. Yeah, he'd always go every Thursday.
Yeah. So we were talking earlier, and they did make a movie on Blarney's Island. It's a horror movie called Paranormal Island.
About Blarney Island.
Yeah, it's a horror movie on Blarney's Island, and it came out in 2014. I looked it up. Is it good? I don't know.
Well, speaking of Blarney Island, before we move on from this topic, I was telling you earlier when we tried to record this, my dad used to have a Chain of Lakes history video. And one of the things tells you can look it up right now, so you can, if you don't believe me.
I'm fine. My phone's gonna die.
So Blarney's Island used to be on the shore of Grass Lake, and then there was torrential flooding. I don't know, like early 1900s, maybe. I don't know the exact year. But yeah, that's how it became Blarney's Island. It used to be in the middle, or used to be on the fucking coast. It used to be on the shore. Used to be on the shore of Grass Lake, and that's how it became an island. And then they had to obviously do some work to make it not rot out and get fucked.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to go there again. It's nice.
I am too. I haven't been on a boat since Green Lake.
2 years ago?
3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago.
I went up there with
2021, 22?
22.
Yeah, I wasn't on nights. It was the last summer before I was on. Yeah, so 22. Summer of 22.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That place is really nice.
Yeah, Green Lake is where it's at, man. So it's the deepest lake in Wisconsin. I believe it's like 140-something foot deep. Let me look that up. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
How deep is Green Lake, Wisconsin?
Green Lake in Wisconsin has a maximum depth of 237 feet, 72 meters. It's the deepest natural inland lake in the state.
Yeah.
This is from Wikipedia.
Shut up. Oh, I showed this earlier too. Pretty cool Siri trick. Hey, Siri. Okay. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Lumos. Boom! Harry Potter. Hey, Siri. Knox.
That's so cool. You need to change the voice on your little girl. Not your little girl.
That's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
weird.
You need to change the voice of your Siri. I changed mine.
Okay, it's now on.
No, turn it off.
No, you need. I have mine as a British lady.
Yeah, I know. You said that, and yeah, I was like, hello, I can't get to the phone right now.
I'm gonna call my phone off someone else's phone so I can hear it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it did that.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of British, I don't know. That's my transition. House of the Dragons, aka if you watched the last episode, House of the Dongs.
Oh my god. So yeah, this is a little spoiler alert. We're giving you a spoiler alert now. So if you don't want to hear this shit, just fast forward. But yeah, so House of the Dragons episode 2.
3.
Episode 3. There's a scene where Aegon is trying to get one of his people laid. And they're walking through the whorehouse. He's trying to find this
top notch.
This specific one. And sure shit, Aemond is curled up in a ball with his head on her fucking lap, just doing weird Aegon shit. And on the way in, though, the first thing you see when you walk into this brothel is this chick is just blowing a dude.
It's like
whoa.
the biggest fucking wiener.
Yeah, I was the stunt double, they called me.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
No, that thing was like
big hog.
Massive.
Yeah, that's what you tell me every time.
Mm-hmm. No, this thing, I was like, what
I was the stunt
the
double.
fuck?
Yeah, but it was like weird. It was like obviously.
It was weird.
Obviously, it was me. But yeah, so you see that. You see you see a lot of sex in Game of Thrones and, you know.
Isn't that just like HBO in general, though?
Yeah, but this was like the most.
This was
like, funny. Eddie, my buddy Eddie from work, literally the first thing I told him, I was like, yeah, I finished that episode. He's like, can you believe they fucking showed a blowjob right off the bat? I was like, I know, dude.
I couldn't believe that. I didn't know they could put that on TV.
I mean, they can do whatever they want. It's HBO, pretty much.
I just couldn't believe that. I'm like, okay, I've seen titties and puss and fucking dicks, but not that.
Next is a full spread vagina. You know, spread eagle getting the box beat up.
Yeah,
that's next.
I just couldn't believe that. And
yeah,
like, how do you get cast for that role? Hey, do you want to get your dick sucked on live TV?
It was obviously a fake wiener, Cora. Nobody's getting their dick sucked on it. That's porn. That's fake. That was a fake wiener. You can't. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's porn.
Okay, so they're like, hey, do you want to go on your knees and suck a fake wiener?
Yes, that's 100% what that was.
And
Did you really think somebody was getting their dick
yeah,
sucked?
hell yeah.
No,
I was like,
no.
what the fuck?
No, that's a fake wiener.
Well,
dude.
everyone else was doing all kinds of other nasty stuff in the background, so I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
no, I mean, you can like suck on titties and stuff and on TV, but like, yeah, you can't just get your dick sucked on TV. That's like prostitution, kind of.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was real.
Yeah, no.
Dang.
Yeah, she got excited. She watched porn. Ooh.
No. Well, and then what's his face? Eamon?
Eamon gets up.
What? My question is, why is he just like this little Skeletor looking guy?
I don't know.
He is like
Arlo, no. Go. Lay down.
all kinds of
No, Arlo.
skeleton.
Back up. Please don't hit that damn light, dude.
Good dog.
Jesus
He is
Christ.
just like a giant. Like why is he so like frail?
I don't know, but he's got a very below average wiener when
He's
it's
a-
soft.
He's like a tall guy.
I was definitely
thought it
not
would
the
be.
stunt double for him because I looked at him, I'm like, the first thing I said, I was like, mine's bigger than his.
You're like, they should have cast me.
Should have. They should have.
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Also, another thing that's kind of a spoiler alert too. When Rhaenyra goes into the wherever the septon, whatever the high scepter, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the fucking church,
Yeah.
the Citadel. Goes into the Citadel to meet with Alicent, and
Lady Alicent.
they start talking about when her father died or whatever, and then Alicent mentions the Song of Ice and Fire, or she said the prince
who was
she said the
promised.
prince who was promised, and then the look on Rhaenyra's face, and she's like, he said what to you? He said, yeah, the prince that was promised. He said Aegon. He's like, yeah, motherfucker. He was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not your Aegon, like everybody else. Like, I mean, obviously, he was very, very delirious and wasn't making much sense. But you could see the look on Alicent's face. She's like, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up big time. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you got your goddamn grandchild killed. You fucking got Rhaenyra's son killed, all because of your dumb little fucking mistake. Because you were like, oh, he wants Aegon to be king. No. Sorry.
No, they were just gonna do whatever they could to not have Rhaenyra as the queen.
No, that was basically, I mean, yeah, that was Alicent saying what she heard, and then Otto Hightower just made it happen.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Well, and then I don't want to talk about the whole episode.
No, it's fine. We can just cut it off there. You can tune back in, or what do you want to? Did you want to say something real quick?
Well, yeah, the thing that happened with Damon at the end, what that girl said to him.
Remind me.
She said, "You're gonna die here." Because I don't know, was he like Was he sleeping? Was he tripping? He ended up in front of that tree.
No, he was dreaming. Yeah, he was dreaming. Remember? Or no, he had like a vision or something.
I don't know, but then he was like outside of that tree.
Yeah, he had a vision.
Is that the same tree?
Yeah, that's the
The tree that
that
Bran
yeah, I forgot what the fuck is it called. What kind of tree is that?
Well, okay, so then how does that tree get into Winterfell?
There's trees like that all over the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, I thought it was just like
the main tree is in Winterfell, or no, the main tree is way up north, but the tree that obviously he's at the last episode or the final battle is in Winterfell.
Yeah, I thought that was like the one main tree with the red leaves, and I'm like, wait a second, none of this is actually making sense to me whatsoever.
They're weirwood trees. Hang on. So, for example, Castle Rock, they have one. High Garden.
Oh, so everyone has to have one at this point.
Yeah. What are they called, though? Hang on.
I don't know. I like the show so far, though. I hate that I have to wait a week for every episode.
I think so far I like it better than Game of Thrones because I'm like fully invested from the first episode as opposed to we started watching it we started watching it before season 8 came out. So like we watched the entire series geared up for season 8, which I am glad that we did that because I would have been fucking pissed like if I was Justin
And waited all this
He
time.
waited because they had to wait 2 years for that final season to come out just to be disappointed. So I'm glad that we didn't waste fucking 10 years of our lives or 8 years of our lives, however long the fucking series lasts. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years that series was running. They waited that long to get that pissed. Even the actors were fucking pissed when they read the final reading.
I would be. I mean,
like Peter Dinklage especially was like super pissed. Like, I don't know. We don't have to jump into a show that's been off the air for however long, but
I just hate that I have to wait every week
now
for an
it's safe.
episode.
Now it's safe to tune back in. We're no more spoiler alerts. But yeah, no, it is. I actually like it because
I hate it.
no, because
I just want to binge watch and binge watch.
Gives you something to look forward to.
No, I just want to binge watch them all.
Yeah, I guess. But guess what?
I just think it's really good though. That's why I want to keep like
it's
binge
fantastic.
watching.
I like it a lot. All the actors are really good. I really didn't think that that Aegon guy was a good, like Eddie was like I kind of thought he was a fucking stroke of an actor until he like after all that shit happened he fucking popped off and like owned it. It was pretty good. I like that show a lot.
Yeah, I do.
What else we got queued up, homie?
Let me think.
I think I had something.
Oh, don't get him going.
Arlo, lay down, bub. Lay down. Okay, that's our 120-pound, 6-year-old German Shepherd.
Joyman. You're very Joyman.
You from the Deutschland, yeah? Yeah. No, you stay there. Speaking of the Deutschland, I've been just fully engulfed in World War II.
Speaking of the Deutsch.
No,
Speaking of the losers.
Yeah. No, there's I'm just fast. If you know me personally, you know that I'm pretty obsessed with World War II. Fuck, man. That and I really want to start getting into like World War One though too, because I feel like that was like a really, really, really brutal fucking war.
You know what I think
World War
is cool?
II was too, but like World War One, like that's trench warfare. People living in the trenches, muddy as fuck all the time, just miserable. We watched that remake of All Quiet on the Western Front, or I did at least. You were there. It was all in German, so you have to read it. It's all.
Oh yeah, no.
It's World War II from the perspective of the German army, which
I think I watched that.
Yeah, you did. Also, I think I told you too. You thought everybody that was in the German army was Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't. All the SS, like the German officers, those guys, most of them, like I don't know, I almost want to say not all of them, but like there was a lot of the higher ranking SS officials that was the Nazi party. 90% of the German army was just like the U.S. soldiers and just like the French
army for their country.
The British army, everything. They're just fighting for their country.
That's it. I think it's crazy that you're watching this show that was World War II in color.
Oh yeah.
Like how do they?
I don't understand
get it from black and white to color and know exactly what the colors are supposed to be, and it doesn't look like
I don't
fruity.
know if maybe there's ways to tell in black and white,
like shades of black and white.
Maybe
probably because like when people are colorblind, I mean, they can dress themselves and it doesn't look bad.
What? That's a very odd comparison.
Like if there's like shades of black and white.
Maybe somebody dresses them. I don't know, but all I'm saying, it's fascinating to see something that was filmed 80 years ago in color. Like that's just wild.
It's weird to see Hitler in color.
Yeah, it's really weird to see Hitler close up in color, like smiling and like talking to like it's kind of fucking eerie.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that guy was wild. I'm also reading a book right now, or listening to a book. You guys, it's better than reading. I take in more information by listening. I'm a good listener.
I'm not a good reader.
I'll read 10 pages and be like, what did I just read?
I'll read a page. Well, no, I won't even read a whole page. I'll read like halfway through a page and then like have to reread the sentence because like I'm just like
right. I have to
like I
do the
go
same
to the
thing.
next line and it's like I'm reading the same line again because I apparently can't go to the next one.
Is that mine?
No.
No, so I'm reading a book right now. It's called Blitzed: Drugs in the Third Reich. I remember I told you.
You bought that. You had the
bought
physical book.
Yeah, I bought it and then read the same page 25 times and said, "Fuck this." But no, so it's literally just about all the meth that Hitler was on. Hitler was on meth and coke all the time, and he also a lot of the German army was also on meth as well. But no, it's just wild. Like,
Feel like to keep him fighting?
Yeah, like Hitler literally had a fucking doctor with him that would inject him with meth and cocaine.
No, I'm talking about like the soldiers.
Yes, I just said yes.
Huh.
Yes, to make them fight longer and
Do you
more
think you
efficiently.
fight harder on that?
Yes, guaranteed. They were probably having a great time while they were doing
They're
it.
probably like, let's fucking go.
Yeah. But also, God, they were talking about all like the early developments of like, because like the like Nazi drug labs, like they were like the source of a lot of like early drugs. Like they used to like obviously cocaine or Coca-Cola had cocaine in it or whatever. They would treat heroin. They would use heroin to treat like migraines and like they would give heroin to babies if they were colic.
That's nuts.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Yeah, so like it's just wild. Like I said, it's actually a really tough listen because the goddamn guy that narrates it is just fucking so. Here, let me show you an example real quick. It's really,
like the tone of voice?
It's really hard to listen to. I'm trying to fight through it, but listen.
Equipped with the most up-to-date technology, all originally bought with the fortune of his wife, Annie, over time it had the whole of high society beating a path to the door of Morel, a former ship's doctor in the tropics.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's just, you listen to it for like 3 hours, you're like, God damn, dude.
We'll just listen to it like an hour at a time.
I do. I listen to it on my way to and from work. Sometimes I've been only listening. It's really hard to listen to that first thing in the morning when you're trying to wake up.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
But no, I just finished Band of Brothers, though. That was a really good book. I've seen the series. We've seen the series, like 5 times?
Something like that.
I'm sure we'll rewatch it again soon.
Could you imagine that being your job, just to read books? You have to have a really nice voice.
I do a better job than that guy. The guy who fucking narrates the Harry Potter books is really good. Because like when it's Professor McGonagall, he's like, hey, Professor McGonagall.
In a high-pitched voice?
Yeah, like he changes his voice for each character.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I could never do that. I stutter way too much when I read.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like...
I'm good at reading out loud, but I couldn't tell you what I just read out loud.
No, I'm not a good reader out loud. Not at all. I read really fast, and I forget to breathe while I read, so then I have to take like a deep breath.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, trying to like enunciate words kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Especially trying to like sound out words.
I've always been good at like speeches and like
Not me.
I took speech class because I got a fucking A+ in it because I knew I was going to do good at it because I was good at talking in front of class.
Not me. Not me. I always had note
It's funny
cards.
when I used to tell people I took speech class, they're like, what, because you couldn't talk? I'm like, no, it's fucking speech reading class, dumbass.
No, I had to take speech in college.
Yeah.
It was a really easy
Now
class.
you drive a bus.
Yeah, Rudy Jagowski was the teacher. He said, I will literally, if you do exactly what I tell you to do, you will pass this class with an A. And I did exactly what he said. Boom, passed that class with an A.
I remember we got to pick a speech that we got to do whatever the fuck we wanted to write a speech about. And I wrote a speech about Of Mice and Men, the band.
Oh, because the lead singer's got Marfan's?
Marfan syndrome, yeah. So like I just did like a whole like biography, not an autobiography because I'm not the
Them.
band. Yeah, so I did a biography speech about the band. And then I remember we did a how to speech one time too, and Gavin did a fucking how to tie a tie, and he did like 10 different ways how to tie a tie. It was so funny.
He would. Gavin's a really good talker. Gavin's
he
really
is.
good at talking to people.
Yeah, I love Gavin. I miss him.
And I feel like he knows a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, it's like you know a lot of useless shit though.
I do. I do know a lot of useless shit.
Yeah.
But it comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah. When?
For like a conversation starter.
What else are we talking about here, homie? We're just kind of gaggle bobbing.
Gaggle bombing.
I don't know. I'm not talking about that sad shit or that sad shit. You just sent me a bunch of sad articles.
I just no, because I know we were talking
What was
about.
that thing you sent me about someone tripping on DMT or something?
I don't know.
Or ayahuasca. There was some chick that took ayahuasca and like saw herself as a witch.
Oh yeah, she took She went to like because obviously it's illegal here, so she went to like one of those I don't know ayahuasca camps in another country. And
You can go to a fucking Indian reservation and do it.
well, she
Laws
like
are different there.
did it
You can also
every.
go to Costa Rica though. There's a bunch of places like
She
I
did
think
it
Ron
every
White went
other
to Costa
day.
Rica. Well, that's dumb.
Every other day. I don't know how many times she did it. She
Well,
did it. I
you
think it
gotta
was
do
like
it.
50 some fucking times.
Wow, that's
Okay,
You sure she
that-
was at an ayahuasca camp because they have a shaman that does it. So I
Well, I don't know how
Ron-
many times she's gone and done it. I'm not saying she did it every other day for 50 times. I'm saying she's done it a lot. But she like every time she did it, she would like see herself in a past life. And once she was like a witch, once she was a prophet, once she was just like tripping and just like staring at herself trip and like all this crazy shit.
Ron White was on Two Bears One Cave and he was talking about his ayahuasca trip because like he doesn't drink anymore.
Because of that?
Well, he was trying to be sober. He just does mushrooms and smokes weed. But he went to obviously everybody knows Ron White. That was his brand, was fucking being hammered on stage drinking scotch.
Doesn't he still go on stage with a cup though?
Yeah, he puts like something that looks like alcohol in there. Or he'll drink NA beers. But no, if he
Oh.
goes up on stage with what you think is scotch, it's just to portray the just to keep his brand, you know. He was talking about his ayahuasca trip, and it's so funny because you get sick from it right away, I guess.
Like you throw up?
Yeah, but
That sucks.
everybody in this fucking camp, you know, everybody's throwing up except for him. He got the shits. So he's sitting in the middle, and it's like all open. So he's just sitting in front of everybody, just fucking blasting this fucking toilet or whatever the fuck he's shitting in. And you just imagine how awkward that is. Everybody's just fucking puking. He's just fucking shitting, and they're probably puking more because he's shitting.
Would you rather be puking or shitting?
Shitting, 100%. No, actually, if it was in front of people, I'd probably rather just be puking just to fit in. So he was saying that the shaman, like that's the guy that's in charge of everything. He runs the
Like the doctor?
No, he runs the trip. Like he's in charge. He's the experienced guy. They have it down to a science to where the point that they know when everybody's gonna start tripping, and they know and everybody stops tripping at the exact same time
How do they know that?
because of experience. They give everybody the same dosage, and it hits everybody the same amount
How
of time.
can everybody get the same dosage if people have like different body weights?
I don't know. I'm not a shaman, so I don't know the exact science behind it. But they do it to where everybody comes down and stops tripping at the same time.
That's weird.
It's pretty cool.
So what if you're
Would
like
you do ayahuasca?
no?
I think.
Absolutely not.
I
I am
think-
not.
I
I do not have the mindset to be doing drugs.
I think I would. I think I would. It's a soul searching thing, from what I've heard.
I feel like I would be sitting there crying and probably puking and shitting my brains out.
You might just be out of your body though. You might even not feel like that.
I would
Who
probably
knows?
be like, I want to go home, but I'm not having a good time.
Well, that's because you freak yourself out.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
what the
yeah.
That's what the shaman's there for. That's what the.
And so he'll be like, it's fine. Just let it take control. You're fine. We're in the woods. Everybody's on drugs here. You're good.
Ron White did it like everybody was in a like a hut or something like that. Anyway,
I just feel
speaking of somebody, that chick seeing herself in past lives or whatever, I swear to God, I must have been in a brutal fucking war
like,
in
why?
a past life because I have so many dreams about me just murdering people. It's so fucked up.
Do you ever?
I've told you about those dreams.
Do you
Where I just
ever-
have dreams where I'm fucking like stabbing the fuck out of somebody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I wake
do you
up
ever
sweating.
look up what it means?
No, I don't. I don't want to dive into any more rabbit holes.
No, all you gotta do is
I know,
dream about whatever.
but I just don't do that.
I have
because-
weird dreams.
Yeah,
I have like what that kid does in those movies,
Oh, in the
Insidious movies.
where
That's
you
what happens to me every so often. And it's like
There's meaning behind that.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, there where you can see yourself sleeping and shit. That's wild. I
Yeah,
don't like that.
yeah. Like, and I can't wake myself up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I'm like, oh God.
I had a dream recently. I don't remember what the dream was about, but I had multiple times where I was like, wake up, it's a dream, wake up, it's a dream. Then I'd wake up, be like, okay, thank God. Fall back asleep, go right back into the same dream, and I'd have to say,
I hate
wake
that.
up, it's a dream, wake up, it's a dream. You know you're dreaming. Then I'd wake up and I know I'm dreaming.
I hate that. I just sit up until I am awake.
One of them was like I took home a work truck, like a plow truck, and I was driving it and I like totaled it. And I was freaking out. And then I woke up and looked out the window. I'm like, thank God there's not a plow truck in my driveway. I was so freaked
You
out.
have weird dreams, though. You'll just like wake me up in the middle of the night. You'll be like, I just had a dream that I was a professional wrestler and I had to wrestle marshmallows.
I've never had a dream like that. But
No, but you
that's
have
about how
like
they
weird
are.
fucking dreams, though. And
Yeah.
they make no sense. I'm like,
I had a really good dream last night, though. I had a dream that I was holding Chloe and she just smiled at me.
I don't remember my dreams half the time.
I remember them a lot and I write them down too.
I don't.
Yeah, always, if you can remember a dream, write it down.
Why?
Just to tell how fucking stupid it is the next day. Like, remember that one dream I told you about? Oh my God. I have it. I think I actually have read it on this podcast, so I'm not going to say it. It's about you and me were trying to have sex in the car or something, and then we ended up walking to a shower house. And then
What?
this is a dream. We ended up going to like a shower house at like a campground or something. We walked in there, turned on the showers, and then the showers filled up the whole place into like a hot tub. And then all of a sudden, we're sitting in this hot tub or whatever, and it's just you and me, and then a hot tub full of old dudes. We're like, what the fuck? Let's get out of here. And then as we're walking out, we're like scooching through like a movie theater or like a stadium, like trying to like, oh, excuse me, oops, sorry, and getting out of here. And then one of the guys was like, oh. Guy came here for an afternoon special, ended up with a bunch of hot tub full of wieners. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then this guy fucking chased me. Like, I think I said, shut up. I think I called him a faggot. I was like, shut up, faggot. And then he's like, what'd you call me? I'm like, you heard me. And then it was literally like I was getting chased by like 100 old men. And then it like cut to slow motion and I could see myself running. And then it was in the movie theater guy voice, like coming next fall. It said, coming next fall, Danny's Snow Cones 2.
I remember that. The snow cones thing.
I don't know what, dude, those are the dreams I have. I don't know.
I don't get how you
do
can
not
remember
know.
your dreams. I don't remember any of my dreams.
Because I woke up and wrote it down.
I don't remember any of my dreams.
I have another one too where it was you and me. We were on like a submarine and we like detonated this fucking torpedo that like saved the world.
Good for us.
Yeah, it was cool.
Hell
It
yeah.
was pretty sweet. Yeah, I have some wild dreams. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a wild dream tonight.
Just talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to go to bed.
Me
Ooh,
too.
I love sleeping.
Me too. Speaking of sleeping,
So could you imagine being like the person who saves a world?
yeah, I am the person who saves the world.
For Danny Snowcone 2 or whatever?
No, with I'm a nice guy.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
We already talked about all this.
Have I?
Yeah, when Devin was on, remember? It was you, me, Devin, and Blake. I might have. Yeah. Oh, you might have actually been on it. Devin said he would just immediately want his food that he put in the microwave to be hot. I'm like, okay, that's a wild one. I said I'd fly.
Really?
Either that or look into the future so I could win the lottery.
Every time?
Just once. Just give me the superpower for 20 minutes.
But it had to be a big lottery, like that big $1 billion winner, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking no. Every time there's a lottery, just like That's So Raven, you just be like 7, 8, 12, 52, 89.
Yeah, either that or I'd say flying because flying would be sick. Or
Would you fly with birds and shit?
no, I'd fly with fighter jets.
Oh,
No, I'd probably fly with birds and punch them in the face.
cool.
Maybe, I don't know. Or I think
I think
teleportation.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be like,
Or I would just also have the superpower to be the best golfer ever. Like, I'm so sick of fucking playing like shit all the time. Not all the time. It's like
I would want to teleport because sometimes my stomach hurts really bad and I'm like, I just wish I was home right now.
oh Jesus, you just want to go shit?
No, it's just like When your stomach
I
hurts,
wish I had the superpower where I didn't have to shit ever. That'd be so cool. I hate shitting.
You love shit.
Yo, you love shitting.
I don't know.
Every time I go there, it's just loose. Like your butt or the poop? Poop.
What about being invisible? I feel like I'd like to be invisible. In case I get scared, I could just like be invisible.
Yeah, I guess that'd be cool.
And like if I like touched you, boom, we're both invisible.
I mean, that'd be cool. You just
Read minds.
yeah,
Have like lightning out of your fingers.
yeah, that'd be cool. I guess I don't know what I would want besides
freeze?
flying. I think flying would be the coolest one to have.
You'd get. Do you
Because
think
think
you'd get
about
tired?
that. Because think about that. You could fly.
Yourself?
It's also almost as good as teleportation. I'd want to fly like super fast. Like, dude, I could fly to Florida in like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like that'd be sick. That's almost as good as teleportation.
Yeah. So you can't. It can't be that good. You either teleport or you fly.
Fly, but super fast.
Like okay, so you fly faster than the airplane. So you're getting to Florida in like 2 hours.
No, 20 minutes.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
How fast are you teleporting? Like this?
Instantly. You just fucking blink like a weirdo. You blinked like Jonah Winks. Oh boy.
What about hold your breath?
Oh, breathe underwater or something?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, I guess.
I don't want to. I don't want to go in the water. The ocean's scary.
Ocean's sketchy, dude. Fuck that.
No.
Did you know
What
we've
about,
only
like-
explored 3% of the ocean?
What about like Rubber Girl,
Elastigirl?
Elastigirl?
Oh my god, speaking of Elastigirl, I gotta show you this fucking video now. There's this Elastigirl at Disney and she's like a fucking slut, dude. I don't
She
know.
got a dump truck.
Yeah. Hang on. I don't know who this is for though. I don't know if this is for the okay, sorry. Elastigirl Disneyland, yep.
I went to high school with one of the princesses.
Who the fuck is that for? I gotta fucking start getting better at editing and like throw that video in there for you guys. I probably won't do it this week, but
Post it on Friday. Post it to like the Instagram.
maybe.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
What if you could
Who's
just?
that for? Who's that for? You know, these kids
She's
are
obviously a stripper.
obviously or something, but she's just like fucking
Boot scoots in a circle.
Elastifish.
Yeah. What if you could
Dude,
just
she's-
stretch really? What if you could talk to animals?
And say what?
Hey.
There's another. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up another clip too, real quick.
The same girl.
No. Hang on. Hang on.
I wish I had TikTok, but I don't
You
have
should
it.
just get a TikTok.
Aren't they? They're gonna ban it again.
Hang on.
You go to Mexico, they speak Spanish. Oh, really? What's a Mexican dog sound like? Hey, bark, bark. You know what? Wow. You're right. Bow wow. Bow wow. Hey, man, bow wow. Yeah. What do they sound like in China? Help! Help! Help!
I love Bad Friends, man. Andrew Santino's so fucking funny, man. Oh,
They do
God.
have a funny podcast. They're little. What are those reels? Their reels are really funny.
Oh yeah, their reels are real funny.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I did that for you.
Obviously.
Oh, I'm Bobby Mom. I'm Bobby Mata. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up and go to
Rappy-doodle.
bed, dude. I'm tired. I know Arlonius Maximus Jr. is pretty tired too.
Yeah,
Just so you
Beansy
guys didn't know,
dog.
that's our dog's full name, Arlonius Maximus Jr.
Arlo Bernard.
It's not Arlo Bernard. That's just lame.
No, his real name's Beansy.
No, his real name is Arlonius Maximus Jr.
Do you have anything to say? Don't. You'll wake the kids up. Don't. You'll wake the kids up. And I'm not putting them back to bed.
Okay, fair enough. You guys have heard him howl. Okay. Go back by your mom.
All right, we got to wrap the episode up before he knocks all the cords down.
Arlo, stop. No, don't break my sunglasses. Holy shit. Okay, guys. We'll see you.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Have a good 4th of July. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.